Wait a second, sorry. Yes, better. G'day, chat. I have been trading a lot with the paleontologist. To the point where I have tons and tons of dinosaur DNA. Like T-Rex and Spinosaurus. I also crafted the Dinopedia. So I guess it's finally time that I will get my first dinosaurs. I created reinforced glass, which you need quartz for. So I had to go to the Nether. I'll take the dinosaur eggs and some feeders. I wasn't sure if I should build the enclosure off stream. Oh yeah. This is a setup I made so that way I could get eggs so I could get the dinosaur Biogu or whatever. Velociraptors aren't that big. I don't want it too close to the crops there. Maybe a nice area around here. Or I'll build around a bit. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Then one more. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I better fill in this hole. I've picked Velociraptors as the first dinosaur because they're not too big, but they're also interesting enough to make the first dinosaur matter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Then 4. I'll probably have to expand the enclosure a lot. But at least for now, it should be decent. Guess I'll give them a flower. Better place a feeder. And fill it up with food. I think cooked food fills it up faster. Guess this glass wasn't that reinforced if it can't even handle the pickaxe. I should make an iron door so I can get inside. If I have to. I'm wasting a lot of my reinforced glass by not placing it in the correct area. I should go to sleep. Oh yeah, I have Mountain Dew because it's a special occasion, not just because I'm a Mountain Dew addict. Even though I definitely am. One. I've not got a great sword, but it's enough to destroy him. You can definitely hear the chickens on the hopper. Three iron doors. Where was my enclosure? I think it was this direction. Or definitely this one. I think it was somewhat near the sugarcane. Ah, yes, of course. I realistically shouldn't need to go in much. But I'll probably go in anyway, just because it's more interesting. I don't know how high to build it. This is probably a good height, but I'll go one layer higher for the roof. To hatch the dinosaur, I think I need torches. Which isn't too hard to get. Unlike basically everything else in the dinosaur making process. Okay, this is gonna take a while. If only I had haste. Maybe I should just hatch my dinosaurs while I build the enclosure. And finish the roof. But I'd kind of like to be focused on the hatching. And not miss it because of building. Of course. At least the roof's almost done. Okay. I should make a stair so that way I can get up easier. I'll go grab some torches. Better grab more raw meat. I think they also can eat rotten flesh. I'll bring the rabbit stew in case. That might work. I thought for Velociraptors I should have at least 2. It just kind of made sense. I think if I check the Dinopedia, it lets me check how close they are to hatching. 12%. Okay, it seems it's like getting close to medium-ish. Yeah, I have time to fill it up. 34%. Does rabbit stew work? No. Does rotten flesh work? Also no. I should probably fill up their food more. They can eat my chicken. I guess. Then fine, they can have my cooked pork chops as well. The main reason I got a butcher was so I could get some cheap food pretty quickly. They're wiggling. That means they're about to hatch, I guess. Wait, I'll remove my shield. Hello, dinosaurs. These are very small. They're going to the feeder, I guess. I guess I tamed the dinosaur. Can I tame this one too? Okay, so now it is my... Now they are my kids. Bye, dinosaurs. I probably should have kept more. So that way I wouldn't have... given everything away. What should we go for next? Triceratops, Dilophosaurus, Leopleurodon. Spinosaurus is kind of my favorite dinosaur. I guess it's time to create a Spinosaurus DNA. But I'll do it near my new dinosaurs I have. Not like in their enclosure. because if I get a Phaleosaurus, it might try and kill them. I don't know what it does. I just know it can fail, and when it fails, the evil one attacks. I should take the spare Spinosaurus DNA in case. I don't know how likely it is to fail. I just know I'd rather it doesn't. Where are they? There's one. Nocturnal, max population 9. Velociraptor, the speedy thief, is an insanely popular dinosaur due to its star status in popular movies. However, the real Velociraptor was very different from man-sized scary monsters depicted in Hollywood. True Velociraptors were imposingly small, only 2 meters long and 1.5 meters tall. They were also had feathers. Like a bird functionally, these feathers likely help to attract potential mates. Carve a nest, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. What do I name my Velociraptors? You can be Travis, and you can be Scott. I will probably get them confused. Male. And male. Okay. Omnivorous, carnivore. The animal eats eggs and meat. Since I've tamed them, hopefully they won't try and kill me later. I probably should be building a Spinosaurus enclosure. It's gonna have to be significantly bigger. That does seem like a pretty big enclosure for the outline. Guess I better go around to meet up to the other side. I guess I'll extend it to reach the other points that I wasn't going to originally. Because it's gonna have to be very big. Especially for the favorite dino. Get this tree out of here. I should go check on the progress of the egg. The egg could be done by now. Okay. I'd say this is a pretty good scale for a Spinosaurus enclosure. However, it's going to take a ton of resources. Also, won't bother filling in the roof. Velociraptors jump, so I thought that would be worth it. But not for the Spinosaurus. Even this might not quite be big enough. Oh, final go sleep. I guess I can't check the chicken with the Dinopedia. Do I happen to have more of the reinforced glass? I have more quartz and sand, so I can get more dense sand. Ton of sand, not really enough quartz. If I had accidentally placed my Spinosaurus in here, that wouldn't have been good. I guess I'll do more landscaping for the old enclosure. The tree will have to go. Because I'm gonna have to do a lot of building and destruction for landscaping and stuff, I should really get more enchantments. I kind of just got the minimum diamond stuff, then added mending. Which is a decent speed, but it's not really enough. Maybe I should go check on Travis and Scott, the Velociraptors. Hello, Travis. Hello, Scott. Okay, still age 0. They're so small. Okay, they were great and all, but time to continue landscaping. Oh, there's fossils. Something I found out is you can actually place a biofossil and have a little dinosaur. Which is probably worth it for when I build a house. I can have a cool dinosaur statue. Like how the Rox has a T-Rex skull in his house. But I'll have a full skeleton. try and keep the lands as flat as possible. And not multiple layers. That way it's easy to see it all the times. It's like in Jurassic Park how John Hammonds wanted to be there for the birth of every single dinosaur. That shall be me. But also his plan was super unrealistic if he's consistently going to have to do a tour where he interacts with a video of himself. He'd have to be there all the time. How did he plan to be for every dinosaur? I break me legs. Alright, the land seemed pretty flat. Could definitely be flatter. Maybe I will eventually place the tree inside. Make the enclosure not seem so dead. But maybe that's what the flowers are for. I just remembered I should go to the furnace and get more reinforced glass. Because if it's reached the stack, it's not gonna smelt more. Dirt. Maybe I'll use one biofossil to see what we get. Wow, it's sand. Hurry up and sleep. The reinforced glass is probably the safest, but it's not very economical. It's quite expensive to make. I do get quartz pretty quickly, but I should fight that Enderman. Wherever he went. I guess I'll use this grass block. I guess I can collect more dirt and also make the lands flatter for future dinosaurs that I plan to have. My next dinosaur is going to be a Spinosaurus, but I think after that I should probably have my first herbivore. Guess I better mine more lands. Maybe I'll get a Pachycephalosaurus or something. I have multiple of their DNA. Speaking of DNA, I should probably put away my Spinosaurus DNA. And while I'm here, I'll collect sand. Maybe 2 of them could be good. I shouldn't need much more dirt to at least have this filled in. How's the old Velociraptors doing? They seem to be bigger now. Well, they are a year old now. That would make sense. 6 of 6 health. I'll be realistic. There's no way I'm finishing this enclosure today. Especially if I keep wasting my glass. Ideally, the scale was going to be pretty big. There's always got to be more dirt. I should put in a feeder. That will save me a whole 1 block. I don't even think I'll have enough glass to make the outline. So I definitely won't be able to build enough layers like I'd want. Actually, I can at least have a second layer. Do I have dinosaur eggs yet? Might as well stay for the end process. Okay, 2 Pachycephalosaurus. They will be some decent dinosaurs. I'll probably have to go to the Nether so I can get more quartz. But before I go to the Nether, I really shouldn't have finished making the roof of that. Probably would have been fine without the roof. What happened to my stair? It's nowhere in my inventory. I don't even know how many blocks high it should be. But this is definitely not enough. Before I go search for quartz. By the way, I left a lot of quartz near the spawn of the portal. Because I thought they'd be convenient for later. And I mostly searched for more complicated quartz. Alright, no more sand. I mean, dense sand. I'll leave my Spinosaurus and my Pachycephalosauruses here for now. I'll quickly at least make the door functional in my enclosure. Oh, shut up, you bot. Advertising other bots. It's time to go to the Nether. See, there's a lot of quartz near spawn. but they're kind of complicated to get to. Well, not really complicated, but inconvenient. The ore's glowing is quite convenient. Though burning in the lava is not quite convenient. More quartz here. The thing is, quartz isn't really that hard to get. The problem is it's not that renewable. Once I run out of quartz, I run out of quartz. I've probably said quartz too many times. I should really get better than Fortune 1. Especially with how many I need to get. Almost 2 stacks. Which isn't even close to enough. I know the goal is to get quartz, but I might as well go to the Nether Fortress. Okay, I'll get more quartz. A Wither vs T-Rex could be a decent fight. But I'd have to get like a fully grown T-Rex. Also, I don't even know if they would fight. This isn't going well. Give me blaze rods. You know what? Good enough. I'll fight the Ender Dragon at some point. Okay, at least got one. Now I can get a villager that trades for ender pearls. And this is how I die. The odds of me getting my stuff back's pretty low. Actually, it does tell me when my last death was, which is kind of useful. I was like level 50, so losing all of that experience isn't ideal. Um... Hey, what's that? Oh, I don't know, must have been nothing. Time to go get my stuff back. Hopefully it's a lot more peaceful this time. Okay. I at least have all my stuff. Even though I did lose the stupid amount of levels. Okay. Not even level 10. I'll collect more quartz off stream. Oh no, I have dreadful news. My Mountain Dew has become diluted from the ice melting. A very spam F in the chat moments. I should probably end stream, but I'll say goodbye when I'm with my dinosaurs. Age 2. Alright, bye.